Back at the nest, there's prosperity too. Could these eagles actually break all the rules and produce 3 offspring in 1 year? It's highly unlikely. Black eagles almost always lay 2 eggs and have 2 hatchlings, and the larger one, the firstborn, almost always kills its sibling. It's called the Cain and Abel struggle, and in this nest, with Emuyeni seemingly unperturbed, the elder chick, Cain, is well on its way to doing what its genes command it to do. The juvenile's genes, meanwhile, are commanding him to practice grabbing, to anticipate hunting. Emuyeni takes the brunt of the heat on a nest she can't leave. At a time of year when she shouldn't by rights be stuck there. But down at the stream, Kwatele at least can get a little relief. It's too shallow for a bird this size to immerse himself in, but he can wade and sit in the water. All Emuyeni can do in the heat is tidy the nest, watch over the chicks, and make sure they're shaded. She might be tempted to join her mate, and probably would in a normal year. But now, she can only wait for Kwatele to feel refreshed enough to relieve her at the nest. Do seem to enjoy wind and the kind of acrobatics it allows. That is, they seem to enjoy it up to a point. Until it escalates and turns into a full-blown storm. Then, Kwatele can only sit it out. Which means no hunting at a time when Emuyeni, the chicks and the juvenile are all depending on him. So he has no choice. Even in this wind and blinding mist, he has to hunt. But on the ground, the caracal appears to thrive in the storm's confusion. It quickly flushes out a nervous rock rabbit, and just as quickly loses it. Kwatele caught nothing yesterday, and today there's just bleakness. The family has not eaten in almost 2 days, and the fires are still burning. At the nest, there's a hungry mother and 2 hungry chicks, one faring far worse than the other. The fire is getting closer, but the fire and even the sun are less threatening now than starvation. Emuyeni can't wait any longer. Red-winged starlings mob her as she starts off. She soon sees why Kwatele hasn't brought any food. In the nest, the dominant chick, Cain, continues its ruthless quest to be the sole survivor.
Quatele's hunt has carried him into unknown territory, and he is mobbed by a resident sparrowhawk.
Finally, an unburned stretch and a rabbit. The attempt is foiled. The sun's getting hotter, but the eldest chick's drive to kill its sibling is so strong that even this heat doesn't stop him. Emuyeni searches the barren landscape. Why, it might be asked, do black eagles always lay 2 eggs when one of the resulting chicks is destined to kill the other? Insurance, maybe? If something goes wrong with one egg, there would be a spare. But added insurance can only go so far. It can't change the fact that this is the wrong season to have offspring,